let us not just think like Gachagua, let us not think like Ruto, let us not think like Raila or anybody else. Let us just use our own brains to think. If Gachagua is saying... Yeah, if Gachagua is saying like Ruto is working with militia, we need to take him in task to give us the truth. If he says yeah, Mkweli, he needs to tell us the truth about this. We should not just rubbish that thing and say, oh, it's just fighting Ruto. No, he should tell us the truth. Remember, Minister for Health, this Aden Duale, there is a time he told us that he knows our Wakora, all of them, and he will tell us all of them. Right now, he's a minister. He has never named anybody of them. And right now, he's a minister, and now we are saying they are doing a very good job. Look at the T-shirt that we are talking about. Ask yourself, Sha is there. How can you pay for a whole year to be treated? You are not employed. You are just doing shorty jobs to get that money to pay per month. But you go to a store, you are told to pay for a whole month to be treated or to be attended. Do you think that is right? So I'm not blaming this on Gachagua. I'm not blaming this on Raila or Ruto. Let us just think on the solutions that we have to in our country. Let us inject solutions to get solutions where we going. Let us not just talk just because we are listening to Gachagua, we are listening to Ruto or anybody. Let us just put our brains together to get solutions, solutions for our future of the nation. Let us not just think about what we are being told, and we are discussing about what we are being told. Let us discuss about solutions of our country. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Mkweli. Anyone who would want to? Yes.
Madam Host, I have a question for Meru.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't ask hiyo wakati my mic ilikuwa mute. This is my question. Meru.
Kwa Meru hiyo tumepita, Mr. Felix, Honorable Felix. Kwa Meru tumepita. We can't go back.
Naweza uliza huyu Mkweli?
Yes, tafadhali.
Mkweli, unajua kama serikali hatutaki kuuliza Gachagua kwa sababu Gachagua said clearly that when President William Ruto was meeting those RCF and Al-Shabaab, he was part of them. He was part with the President William Ruto. Why did he not tell us at that time? Mbona hakutuambia wakati huo ya kwamba sisi kama serikali tumekutana na Al-Shabaab hapa Mandera tukaongea hii na hii na hii. Huyu Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa hapa juzi before in the US wakati maandamano ilikuwa inachacha. Akasema ya kwamba kuna mbunge ako pale Meru hoteli anapanga kuvunja maduka kesho yake. Mbona hakuamka ile wakati akaenda akasema? Sasa huyu Gachagua sahi the government is seeing as if mtu mwenye ako bitter. Stop taking this guy so serious. Ako bitter.
May I answer you that?
Yes,
Sasa, we have a government. If you allege falsely, the government is there to get you say the truth or to answer to your allegations. Kwa nini we have why do we have a government that is just keeping quiet whenever it's being alleged falsely? But mtoto akiandamana anapigwa risasi, lakini hao wakubwa wakisema Ruto ni mwizi, they are just left wanaendelea kuimba Ruto ni mwizi, lakini watoto hao wanakuja wanasema Ruto ni mwizi anapigwa risasi. So sasa vile alisema kwamba kuna watu hapo Meru wanafanya hivi na hivi, uchunguzi ingefanywa, ashikwe ama pengine aletwe aeleze ni kitu gani anaongea. Angalia Sudanese wa in Nairobi, who doesn't know that? Hata magazeti ilikuwa hapo. Sudanese rebels wa in Nairobi. Ikiwa walikuwa Nairobi na Gachagua wameongea walikuwa Nairobi. I'm not trying to support anybody. I'm trying to just think like me. Ikiwa walikuwa hapo na wameongea juu ya hivi vitu, if he comes back to the country, why can't our intelligence try to know what he's talking about? So we should not just sit. We should not just sit and blame. We should get this from a government that is working.
Okay, Mukweli, there is nothing that Rigathi Gachagua is saying that is a point there. When RCF were here, it was on public media. It was there. They were in the State House and the government gave out the report why they were here. Serikali ilisema kila kitu, mbona wako hapa? In fact, wakati pale aliongea kwa nini walikuwa wanapeana support pale. It was open. It was nothing something that was hidden. Kitu ilikuwa imewekwa open. Sasa walikuwa wanafanya kitu.
Let me ask you, are you aware that Kenyan guns were spotted in Sudan? Are you aware of that?
We are aware.
Who took the guns there?
We are aware, but the government also did not communicate on it because
then
serikali haijibu rumors, serikali inajibu allegations.
Wacha kutetea serikali.
Let me ask you, then if you have a government,
tunasema ile kitu.
Let me just go slowly.
No.
If you have a government that does not take the responsibility of protecting the citizens from either way, then what is the reason of having that government in place? Tell me the
government was very clear. The government has been clear on the issue of Sudan. It is like a peace ambassador. It is a peace ambassador.
Can you answer me on the reason why we had to open our borders?
Okello was asking a question. We cannot go back and forth, guys. There is a way we debate here. But I have one question to Honorable Meru. Honorable Meru, during Uhuru Kenyatta's time, we saw a lot of things. One of the things that we saw, Honorable Meru, we had the Westgate terror attack. Then Garissa University was also attacked by Al-Shabaab. We didn't see any chaos in the country. We didn't see any Uhuru must go. What is it? Is it because of Ruto's, where Ruto is coming from or what, Mr. Meru? Because it is on record that West Mall was attacked and Kenyans were killed. Garissa was attacked, Kenyans were killed, but hakukuwa na kelele. Meru, if you can just answer me in 30 seconds so that I can hand over the mic to Kismuti.
Yeah, when the incidents of Westgate and Garissa University happened, the government took the sole responsibility to try as much as possible to save lives. But the Uhuru's government did not transport guns to another country to go and kill other people for malicious. That's the difference. That's why people say Ruto must go, because this guy is sponsoring Malaysia in another country. But Uhuru didn't do that. When these people came to the country to attack people, I think you even saw it. The government tried as much as possible to gun them down. Why did they gun them down? Because they were not good for the people.
Mr. Meru, can you substantiate that Ruto is sponsoring Al-Shabaab militia and RFF in Sudan?
But
are you able to
Madam Chair, let's not pretend. Let's not pretend. These are things that are in public domain. I think you saw the guns going viral. Kenyan's gun found in Sudan. Who took the guns there? The guns are held by the government, meaning the guns cannot get out of the country by themselves. There's somebody who transported them there, and who is responsible of guns. It is the government. So let's not come and pretend. Let's not come and pretend. These are things that are in public domain.
And what about the issue of Al-Shabaab? What about the issue of Ruto sponsoring Al-Shabaab? Can we substantiate as the public? Is there evidence that he is sponsoring Al-Shabaab, Mr. Meru?
Yeah, but if you are registering people from other country to come and vote, what are you doing? You are bringing people from other country to register as Kenyans, and these people that are terror. What are you doing? You are sponsoring.
So
you are sponsoring terrorism.
Okay.
Are you not aware that? Are you not aware that people? Just let me give me one second. Are you not aware that people from Somalia have been registered as voters in Kenya? or that one also you need substantiation. These are things that are
Once
in
you're a
public
Kenyan
domain.
citizen, you can be a Kenyan citizen by birth, but by naturalization, that is number two, and by marriage also. So there is
So
no
those
law.
who,
Yes,
uh,
yes. What's your point?
Madam
Any
Chair,
Kenyan
That's why we
citizen,
need
whether
Madam
by
Chair,
birth
Madam
or
Chair,
by
let me tell
marriage,
you,
is
let me just
eligible
give me 1
to
minute.
vote.
Just give me 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not hide our faces behind the wall. These are things that happen. Even Northeastern people are migrating from Somalia to come and register in Kenya. People are migrating from Congo. People are migrating from. These are things that are in public domain. Why do we come here to pretend that we need evidence? We need
Mr. Meru,
substantiation.
Mr. Meru,
These
don't
are
talk
things that
about
are in public
rumors,
domain.
please. No, Mr. Meru.
Okay.
Mr. Meru, where you have
Yeah.
reached, I can't keep quiet because I myself am against this government. But what you are speaking, there is no truth behind it. Let us
No.
not speak about something which is it has not been approved. My friend, those are
Which approval?
liars.
Which
Those are
approval do you
rumors
need?
that are being used
No,
by failures.
tell me which approval do you need? Which approval do you need?
Okay,
I
guys,
think I
we
think
have to
I
move
think I
forward,
think
guys, because
I
other
think
people
I think
are waiting to speak.
I
For
think
those
I
Madam
who
think
are,
Chair.
hold on,
Madam
guys,
Arena,
hold on. I'm
Madam
the one moderating this. Kindly, Mr. James,
Ma-
just hold your horses.
Madam Chair.
We have topics of discussion here for those who are joining us now. We are still talking about the issue of Gachagua, his sentiments in the US yesterday, and also we are asking, do you think a combination of Matiang'i, Gachagua, and Kalonzo can be able to send William Ruto home come 2027? So let me just pass the mic to Kisumu TV, then I'll go to MG. Kisumu TV, are you there? Mr. Kisumu TV? Mr. MG, kindly have the mic.
Thank you very
Honorable
much.
MG?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes.
Kisumu, thank you. Ulikuwa umeenda kidogo. I think you have to wait Kisumu TV. So this is what I'll say. I think we also had the same discussion about Gachagua yesterday. For me, I'm saying that at the moment right now, the issue being discussed about what Gachagua said, he used to be the president all the time and they were buddies. And he has said these things before. And even though Gachagua has talked about it, the issue has also been talked about by the media. It has been the nation media. The nation media has covered that particular issue of our government working with RSF. And also there is a Kenyan pilot who died in mysterious circumstances, which even Wycliffe Musani Mudavadi was unable to substantiate why our Kenyan pilot died in Sudan. Of course, it's a whole things to do with those weapons. So when it comes to Gachagua and the things that he's saying, for me, I'm saying the president had his day. The president had his day. He decided to oust Gachagua. And now Gachagua is using the power that he has, and that is the power of the mic. Because when the president had the power, he flexed his muscles, he sent him packing, he worked with ODM and sent Gachagua packing. I do not support Gachagua for presidency, but I support the things he says because for me, I believe that they are truthful and he is the only person who can talk about them right now. Some of the things that he's saying, nobody else in Kenya has the credentials to talk about them. So for me, I would say give Gachagua the mic, let him speak about the things that he's speaking about. In terms of the opposition, the way the opposition is right now, I believe if the opposition stick together the way they are right now, they will be able to beat William Ruto very quickly. But if they do not stick together, and I think for me, I'm having doubts now with Kalonzo Musyoka. I think he's on the market. He's waiting for the right time for the transfers. If Kalonzo Musyoka goes to the side of the president, I think then we are gone because out of all those politicians that are there, Gachagua, Matiang'i, Kalonzo, I rate Kalonzo very highly in terms of votes. His people listen to him. Remember, Kalonzo Musyoka is the only person who has run for president and was elected by his community. All of them supported him. So he has a say. He has run for presidency. He has collected, I think it was 1 million votes back then, which by now the Kamba vote has increased. So he has a say. Yes, so if he decides to go to the government, then I think it will be an easy ride for William Ruto. And that's my take for now.
Right, Honorable MG, I really appreciate anyone who'd want to
yes,
rebuttal
yes, I
whatever
would.
Honorable MG. Anyone?
Yes.
George,
Yes,
George,
yes,
you,
I would
you
like
want to rebuttal? Okay.
Yes,
James, you can go first, then George, then
yes.
Senator, in that order.
Okay, on my side, I would like just to say, like, I don't know whether it's Mkweli, and say that as an independent mind, I would like to say that Kenya is changing. And talking about that, there are followers behind a person currently, is a gone thing. Currently, everyone is suffering as an individual. I'm telling you, if today Kalonzo decides to follow the president, the narrative on watermelon will come back and no one will follow him to 2027. So for me, I don't believe that Kalonzo, if he decides to go to the side that is against us, that he will add anything to the president. Currently, the Raila himself has no say in Nyanza to the people who are paying from this regime. So for me, I would like to say that I don't think that what he is saying.
Okay. George, what was your point of order? What was your point
Thank
of
you,
order?
Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair. There is only one thing I want my friend here who was talking, was it Mr. MG? Mr. MG, there is only one word you are trying to use in this platform, but I don't think if it is right. Why are you telling us here openly that you think, underline the word you think, that Gachagua is saying the truth about all the sentiments he made yesterday? Kindly please, may you clarify this word you think. You mean you can come here with something you are not sure with, and you tell us here in this platform? I know, no.
Uh, Quickly, if I may respond, political arena in like less than 20 seconds. Remember, those are not my
No,
words. Those are not my words. What I'm
Let
saying is that,
Senator ask. MG, allow
okay,
Senator to ask you a question so that you can answer at once.
okay, fine,
Senator?
thank you.
Okay, MG, mine was very simple. In this context, you are talking about jeopardizing the image of Kenya. You have said clearly that Rigathi Gachagua is using power of mic. So are you telling us that in the event you are impeached, either your deputy president or your CS or anyone in the government, you are going to say anything so long as so long as it is negative, you are talking about the government so that you can taint the government badly because you are outside, because you have been impeached?
Here is my take. I've said the president did whatever he deemed necessary to do on Gachagua. Why are people not giving the man a chance to say the things that he knows about the president? People are calling him bitter. Yes, he's bitter. All those things you can say. What if the things that he's saying are truthful? Does it matter? And coming back to George, George, the words are not mine. They are Gashagua's words. And I'm saying that Gashagua is an adult. He has said those things the way he has said them. He's a teetotaler. He has said that he believes that the president did A, B, C, D. He said that he was part of that scheme. He was called to invite the deputy president, I think Hemedi, from Sudan to Kenya. And we have video evidence of that. So what I'm saying is that he is a man. He's aware of the repercussions of the things that he can say. He's aware that he's supposed to come back to the country, and he's facing it like a man. I'm just saying that give Gachagua the mic, let him talk, because he's a grown up, and the things that he's saying when it comes to war, for me, I believe that there is a war between the two of them. You cannot decide now what you are going to do. William Ruto was unfair to Gachagua. He sent him packing. Why are you not also giving Gachagua a chance to defend himself in the way he knows possible, in the best way he knows possible? So if it's a bare knuckle war right now, you can't tell Gachagua now, don't say this. And if anything, Gachagua is not saying anything against Kenyans. We are 50 million of us. He's talking about a particular individual from the Republic of Kenya in the name of William Samoei Ruto. Simple.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. MD. Guys, you are not fair. You guys are not tapping. Could you please tap the screen kindly?
And to
You
add
guys are
something,
not fair to
Madam
me.
Chair,
You're not good to me. No, Meru, it's Kisumu TV's turn. Kisumu TV, you can have the mic. If you're not there, I'll pass it to Amanda. Kisumu. Okay. Okay, Kisumu TV, asante sana. Nani anataka kuribato ama interject on whatever Kisumu TV?
Amea, madam.
Okay, Meru.
Kisumu TV anasema when Gachagua was in the government, he could not talk. Na mimi pia najiuliza, when Raila was with Uhuru 2017, when Unga was 230, was he talking? Si alianza maandamano alisaanguka kura. So what Gachagua is doing is not kitu is not something new. Hata Raila
Okay,
akiwa ndani aungangi, akiwa nje anaongea. I finished
What is
that.
your question to TV?
Ya pili, he's saying people who are saying one term, who are saying one term, they don't have agenda. We have agenda. The first agenda is Ruto must go. It's when all things will be okay. Because yeye ndio shida. Sasa yeye aondoke ndio vitu zifanyike vizuri. Asiseme ati we don't have agenda. We have agenda. The main agenda is that Ruto must go. After Ruto has gone, we will reinstate health issues and a lot of things and economy. So asiseme ati hatuna agenda, tuko na agenda.
Right, asante. George, ulikuwa na swali gani kwa Kisumu TV tafadhali? Huyu unajua Meru anauliza swali mpaka ajibu peke yake. George, 30 seconds.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Honorable Kisumu TV, I'm so glad to have you here, my friend. But what you have said, which you must clarify for me, how do you think Raila is gaining momentum in terms of vote? How do you think? How can you rate it? Because right now, according to my opinion, I myself, I was a staunch supporter of Raila Odinga with our family. But right now, I and the family, we are out. How do you think Raila Odinga is gaining the momentum? Can you please answer me?
Nitakupea 30 seconds pekee. Wacha nikuwe fair enough. I'll give you only 1 minute. So mjibu haraka ili tuendelee tafadhali.
My friend, Kisumu TV.
Okay. Maliza Kisumu TV. Nipea dakika moja tu.
Not being paid. I'm not being paid. Kisumu TV, kindly please withdraw that statement. I'm not paid by any politician. I do my own job. I'm the person who have asked the question. Madam Speaker, I'm the only person who have asked the question. I don't liaise with any politician.
Hajasema ni wewe. Amesema
I'm the owner of the question.
It's among them. It's among them. Nani mtu akisema Raila ana lose ground.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Asanteni, I think amewajibu na kama kawaida lazima tuendelee. Hatuwezi stay kwa kitu kimoja ama kwa mtu mmoja. So I'll pass the mic to Mr. Amani Peace. Amani
Thank you,
Peace.
Chair. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair. You're the best moderator I've ever seen. I always enjoy your live. It is the best live in TikTok. Now, one, Chair, yeah? I want to inform Gachagua that we have 2.7 Somalis in Kenya. 2.7 million Somalis in Kenya. Now, in diaspora, we have 3 million diasporian. These are 3 million Kenyans in diaspora. Out of these 3 million diasporian, 20% are of Somali origin. By the time Gachagua says that Ruto removed the vetting, the previous vetting for Kenyans, for foreigners who want to get the ID for Kenyans, he's targeting Somalis. And Somali is what makes up Northeastern. One thing, Chair, Gachagua is a confused fella. And Gachagua is frustrated. The more Gachagua keeps on talking, you see, Gachagua we want to excite Kenyans. When he said that, when he was in Kenya, he said Ruto wanted to give him 8 billion. He thought maybe that one will make Kenyans excited and feel for war. Then Kenyans were cool. Gachagua said Ruto had planned the massacre of the Gen Zs with the 101 squad, the Nandi squad. Kenyans, they cooled down. Now he has gone to America. He keeps on inciting Kenyans. Now telling us that Ruto met Al-Shabaab at night. Chair, let me tell you something. Do you know Moi met Dinka elders and Nue elders at night during his regime? The Dinka and Nue were fighting. Moi met those elders at night. Do you know Kibaki? Kibaki met Dagal. Do you know who's Dagal? Dagal is Hemedi at night to negotiate peace. Do you know Uhuru met Riek Machar? By then he was a rebel at night to negotiate peace. Now Ruto meeting some elders from Somali in Northeastern at night is wrong. But the previous regimes, when they meet these people for making peace, it is okay. Gachagua keeps on coming with new ideas to provoke and incite Kenyans, but it is not working. And I'm telling you, Chair, watch this space. Gachagua, finally, they will chase him out of USA. Second point, the combination of Matiang'i, Kalonzo, and Gachagua cannot work. First, and I'm telling you, by the end of this year, Matiang'i and Kalonzo will not be with Gachagua. They are now running out of Gachagua. They know now Gachagua is a weapon of mass destruction, mass political destruction. The only person I can see standing there is Matiang'i. Kalonzo will join Ruto, will be on our side to tap. Thank you. Thank you for that music. Erokamano Baba. Erokamano Baba. Erokamano. Oriti Baba. Oriti Erokamano. Yeso Paki. Now,
Okay, you can continue. Unmute your mic. Guys, for those who are coming, unanitumia request then unanipigia kelele. Nitakudrop.
Erokamano, Chair.
Amani?
Thank you, Chair. Thank you. So the combination, Chair, the combination of Matiang'i, Gachagua, and Kalonzo will not make. And I'm telling you, watch this space, and I'll be in this live. By December, Kalonzo and Matiang'i will not be with Gachagua. Gachagua has proven to be a weapon of mass political destruction. The more he's fighting Ruto, the more Kenyans are for the Ruto. And I'm telling you this, the only person who will stand may be Matiang'i. But Kalonzo will be with us, with Ruto. Matiang'i will be felon by this lady. Is it Waruguru? Waruguru from Kirinyaga, because Waruguru will come in with Jubilee. So when Waruguru comes in with the Jubilee, then Waruguru may be the deputy for Ruto. And this lady Wanga, let me tell you, this event's going to Kisumu. Every time we are in Homa Bay, every time we are in Homa Bay, there is a leader coming from Homa Bay. There is a leader being developed from Homa Bay, either from Suba or
Okay.
from Luo. So I'm seeing a very powerful leader from Suba or from Homa Bay. And I suspect either Badi or Wanga will be the speaker for National Assembly. Finally, let me finish. There is no combination that can remove Ruto. Ruto is going up to 2032. In fact, and I'm telling you, take this to the record, we may not have a leader to remove Ruto 2032 because none has proven political maturity. Ruto agenda, look at the Ruto agenda, the 8th agenda by Ruto. Now to watch Fitina. He has almost implemented everything. They are all at finishing stage. I'm telling you, Ruto will be there beyond 2032.
Okay.
Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Amani. Any honorable member
Yes.
who would want
Yes.
to rebuttal or interject? Okay,
Pol-
Honorable
political-
George, you can go first.
Political, as I want to wind up, let me ask a question to this my fellow brother, Mr. Hamani. Mr. Hamani, I've heard you. In fact, I was very keen on your points. But what I learned, about the agenda of Ruto, you have said almost all of them have been implemented. Can you start one by one? You explain to me kindly, please. Even two of them.
Let me start.
Those agenda. Yeah.
Let me start. One.
Anyone else mwenye ako na swali kidogo tu Amani, kama kuna mwingine ako na swali ili ajibu mara moja.
Yeah, I have a question, a quick one.
Yes, MG.
So Amani, please, 2027. I want you to breathe in and breathe out and answer me this question as simple as you can. Gachagua has talked about so much about William Ruto, but I want to isolate a particular issue about RAF. The issue what Gachagua said about RAF and having a meeting in Nairobi with Hemedi and the issue of the arms and the dying of our pilot in Sudan has been corroborated by other people, including the media, including other people. It's not only Gachagua that has talked about that particular issue. Many other people has corroborated that information, that it is actually true, that thing happened, and even our pilot died in Sudan. So why are you not castigating the president and you are castigating the source of information? And yet that information has been corroborated by many people.
MG, let me answer you. MG, from today, let me tell you something. Do not trust our media. Media is bought. If today I go to Nation, Daily Nation, I give them like 10 million, I tell them, hey, say their MG is a terrorist. My friend, you will see their MG is a terrorist. Most of these media are becoming gutter media. They are becoming gutter.
Lying. You are lying. You are lying.
Let me finish. The RAF is a lie. That notion is a lie. We have Africom. Africom gave a report. We have AU. AU gave a report. And none of this report is calculating Ruto. None of this report is engaging or involving Ruto. They gave a report, the current status of Sudan. And none of this report, have you read this report? I can forward you this report. So what Gachagua is doing, he is trying to, you see, he has no capacity. He has no capacity to give the security brief for Africa. We have known organizations that US depend on. Do you know the US have a military base, intelligence base in Africa? I don't want to say for security purpose, I don't want to say which country or where. We have not had, look at the Africom report. Look at the AAU report. None is involving Ruto. So all these are just gutter press.
So for if the AU is correct, but the media is not.
No, when you talk of the media, which media are you telling us now? Is it the media that today they write this and tomorrow they change?
I think the
Is
media
it
has been very
media
consistent.
that keeps on lying Kenyans?
Both the Standard and the Nation media have talked about that issue extensively. So not unless
Look
you're
at
telling us that. So who is paying the media to talk about those things? Gachagua?
look at the journalists. Look at the journalists. Look at the editors who wrote the story.
So
Can I
Gachagua
tell you one?
Gachagua
Do you
can
know
pay
the
Nation
editors who
media
gave the
and can
story?
also pay the Standard.
I'm telling you. Do you know the auditors who gave the story? Go and find the auditors. Find the editor who
It's okay. It's okay.
published that story.
These
Find the
are
editor. Who is
lies.
it? Can I
These
give
are
you the name?
lies. Also, these
Can I
are
give you the name?
lies. This man is telling us lies.
Order,
This is the same
George,
editor.
order, George.
This is the same
George,
editor.
you know you cannot just shout. You cannot just shout here. You guys are
Without
honorable
facts.
members, so you should behave as an honorable member. Okay, Mr. George. Amani, I'm gonna add you 30 seconds to wind up.
Thank you. The issue of gold, that they are trading gold with arms. There is no proof. Do you know the person who came and said at one of the bullet that was found in Sudan was written comes from Kenya, and they were saying that it comes from Eldoret. Those are lies. Did you hear Gachagua coming up with at Orengo has been poisoned? Did you see Orengo today? And they were saying Orengo has been poisoned by the State House. Orengo walked majestically to Ruto saying, "Hi, Ruto." But what was the story on the ground? Check last week, one of the dailies saying that Orengo has been poisoned. Check one of the dailies. Orengo today stood firm. So you cannot trust some of these media. Ruto Tutam.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. So allow me to pass the mic to Honorable Gerald. Honorable Gerald, you can have the mic. And let's continue tapping. And also, you can gift the host. Send some roses, at least to motivate the host. Gerald, have the mic.
Thank you, Madam Chair, for a good discussion that you're having. I understand we are talking about two issues. One is the sentiment of Mr. Gachagua. The other one is whether the combination of Kalonzo Musyoka, Matiang'i, and Gachagua, they can be able to dislodge Ruto. I will start with the sentiment of Mr. Gachagua. Gachagua, whether he is using the wrong means of communication, he has been consistent. And even if we want to demonize him, we cannot be one-sided when we want to speak things. Whatever he has been speaking, if some reports have come up and Ruto has been accused and the Senate in USA want to discuss Kenya, it means that there is something that is it's happening, of which Gachagua, it's proven to be a man who spoke his words, and for him to affirm that is going to give some more details, some more reports to US so that they can have information when investigating this issue. I think I feel for us what we should do is that we should be very neutral or try to understand things correctly. Like now, the media has been speaking and it picked the story from America. So we cannot take Gachagua as an evil man, we demonize him where there are other sources that are speaking the same note, unless it is something personal. So Gachagua is following, it's following what has been said, although at the time he was on that topic. And whatever is being said, let's agree that if it walks like a duck, then let's call it a duck. Some rumors might be true. Even if it's not true, something is happening. I think for the government, what they should do is to defend themselves in the right manner without politicizing it so much. So that's about his sentiment. Whatever he's saying is only what is happening. Now, coming to a point of Gachagua, Matiang'i, and Kalonzo to defeat Ruto, there is something I have been saying and I will be consistent.
because so far, the formations that are going to be created by the government, remember that Ruto is with the government, and he can be able to sponsor some of other groups that will either scatter votes or spoil, because when there are other forces, people, they will try to choose one side. And currently, when we have many formation, the person who is going to be favored by them is William Ruto. But if the opposition unite and we have one strong opposition, like what happened in 2002, it is possible to dislodge Ruto. And that is what Ruto is going to avoid. If I was Ruto, I could sponsor a certain formation. And I believe that is what is happening right in our eyes. We saw Akina Sifuna, and I believe in the very near future, they are going to form their coalition, and that coalition will change the voting pattern. When there are many formations, people tend to choose where